welcome to LongeTalks. We have today Crystal. So nice to meet you, and I hope you enjoy.
Hello, everybody. Olá, meus amigos, minhas amigas. Hello, Crystal. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation, beginning our talk, our conversation for today. All of us, we saw in your website a little bit of your trajectory, your life in Okinawa. We read about you decided to do studying University of Ryukyus to study agriculture. And we'd like to know what made you to move from the United States to Okinawa, Japan, to study this matter, agriculture, and that made you an expert in nutrition.
Yes, no, so thank you for inviting me today. I'm honored that you guys wanted to talk to me. I love talking to people about all of this because it's such an unknown topic, which is connected to my story, actually, about why I moved from the US to Okinawa. So first, I was very interested in Japan. I was more interested in the culture and the language. I thought it was beautiful. But when I arrived to Japan and lived in Tokyo at first for a little bit, I was surprised about how most of the Japanese population was at a I don't know how to call it, a normal weight. They were you didn't see a lot of obesity compared to the US. And something clicked in my mind, and I thought, Japan has a method or a lifestyle that can teach you how to be a healthy, regular BMI kind of lifestyle. But it wasn't until I was in Tokyo that someone told me that there's a place called the Longevity Island. And I thought, the Longevity Island? Like, that's the craziest, that's so unreal. Like, there's an island that's called the Longevity Island. Why have I never heard of it? Why is no one talking about it? Like, I was just like, what? So I looked into it, and it was Okinawa. So I was like, I want to learn about health, and the Japanese people know something, and there's the Longevity Island. So I need to go to this Longevity Island and figure out what are they doing, right? So that was how I first came to Okinawa, and I entered the University of Ryukyus, like you mentioned, and I went into the agriculture department because I thought the reason was plants, that's it. I thought it was plants, that's connected to the diet. So that's why I decided to go into the agriculture department. But then when I graduated, I started my own company. And through my company, I was able to continue I say research. It wasn't a research at the university, but I then became a member of the Okinawa Research Center for Longevity Science. Becoming a member of that, I became like a student of Dr. Makoto Suzuki, or I call him Suzuki Sensei in Japanese. And that's how I was able to continue all my research and studies, is through my company work, and then also being a member of ORCLS, and just living in Okinawa. Living in Okinawa teaches me every day how to live like a longevity Okinawan, I guess I'd say.
And I would like to know if this moment of great news about Blue Zones had helped you and High Corporation, your job?
That is a good question, and people ask me that actually quite often, because the documentary, it was like boom on Netflix, and it was like, oh, Okinawa longevity Blue Zones. It helped my company. I saw a slight spike in sales of products and views on my YouTube. So when you see like the Netflix documentary, it had some truths, but it wasn't like all the way there. So the Okinawans had a method of healing themselves through food, which is true, but they weren't vegan, which is one problem that the documentary kind of emphasizes too much. And it's not just food, and it's the social connections and the de-stressing and having an ikigai. So people watch that documentary and then they come to Okinawa and they say, do I eat bitter melon? Do I eat purple sweet potato? What do I eat? What do I eat? What do I eat? And that's all everyone asks. So it's this mix up of everyone watching that, not really paying attention to the social connection part because the Blue Zones talks too much about food.
Tell us a little more about your company. What do you do exactly with Hatai Corporation?
Yes, so I don't only teach about Okinawan longevity. I sell, for example, this supplement, Fukoidan supplement, and I have Okinawan dark brown sugar. It's sugar, but I call it a health product because there's a lot of aspects about the Okinawan diet that need to be conveyed. So like, for example, the Okinawans did eat sugar, which is crazy. Like, oh my God, sugar. And one of the important aspects about a healthy diet is, of course, most people know, is to eat real foods, whole foods, clean foods. So like Okinawan dark brown sugar is completely unrefined. So because of that, it maintains a lot of the original nutrients that were in the sugarcane. Now, it's not a significant amount, but it's better than other sugars. And the taste is absolutely fantastic. So it's a wonderful product. And then because of that, that helped me get to the point where I could make like a supplement, because a supplement's harder to make. So that's one of the main things that I do. And I'm always making new products. So right now I'm going to have tea coming out soon, another kind of dark brown sugar, and then more supplements. So it just takes time, but that's the majority. Besides teaching, I also sell the products.
When it's important education for to eat the kids, but
okay, so like the connection between a healthy life with getting enough nutrition, but then also the connection to ikigai as well. I believe you're asking. And a lot of people don't understand that there is a connection between mental health and physical health. So people think it's mostly physical, but I believe it's half and half. So you can explain to children this way. If you're having a tough time at school and you're stressed at school and you're having a hard time studying, then it's very likely that you will choose to eat potato chips or cookies or, de-stressing foods. Now, children, they obviously have a different perspective about food. It's based up on their parents and what their parents are feeding them. But you can explain that the way you feel will affect the way you eat. So this goes for adults as well. So if you have a strong ikigai, a passion for life, you will have a different mentality. And through that, you'll be able to make better decisions. And this is ikigai and stress are strongly connected as well. So it's all connected into a cycle. Dr. Makoto Suzuki says is that it's not what you eat, it's how you eat. It's eating slowly. It's eating mindfully. In America, it's terrible. You eat quickly. You don't eat with family. You eat while watching TV. You eat fast food. You eat microwave food. I ate microwave food growing up. It was I didn't know it was bad because I was a kid. My parents didn't know either because they were stressed, because they were overworking, because they didn't do a job that they absolutely loved. Because I don't think that was their ikigai. So it's all connected, right? They didn't have a job they loved. They weren't living their ikigai. They were stressed. They just got fast food. They were tired when they got home. Like it just piles onto each other.
What are your future plans of Hitai Corporation? Would you like to leave any comments and suggestions for a good longevity for our audience?
So yes, my goal is to keep teaching about Okinawan longevity, of course. But to do that, my goal is to grow on YouTube, grow on social media, because it's 2024. That's the method. That's how you grow these days. and produce more Okinawan products and sell more, because through my products, I can teach people about Okinawan longevity, because on all my products, I have my website. I have explanations about why the product is good, about the Okinawans. So my goal is to grow on social media and grow more products. And then through that, teach people about how to live a very long, healthy, happy lifestyle, which anyone can do anywhere in the world. First, find your ikigai, find your passion in life. And then through that, you will have lower stress, you'll have more happiness, and you have to be with people. A lot of people stay at home, especially with since COVID. People are separating from others. You need to stop doing that. Stop looking at your phone. Stop watching TV. Go out, be with people. The elders, I'm sure in Brazil, in Italy, in Okinawa, they're always out. They're always talking to people. They're always drinking with people, eating with people. That's so important. So those are the mental health aspects. Those are the most important. Other than that, just eat a healthy diet. Don't overeat, and move your body. That's it. Don't go crazy at the gym. Don't go crazy exercise. Just move your body. It's so simple. That's all you have to do to live a long, healthy life. And yet it's hard. It's hard and easy at the same time. That's why I have to do my YouTube. That's why I have to do everything I do, is because it sounds so easy. People don't listen. So you have to go through each aspect one by one and explain how you can achieve it. Because if you don't make it a habit, then you won't be able to live a long, healthy, happy life.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for your time to tell us about your work and to share with us about your experience, because it's really important to us and to people that work with longevity in general. So thank you so much.
You are invited to Brazil and to Lisbon. We are
Yay!
an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Obrigada.
Em Brasil, I said gratidão.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are so nice.